On the banks of the Mississippi River, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a storied venue, and soon the fog will rise off the Big Muddy, and will it also bring a victory for the beloved Bayou Bengals, Tiger Stadium, home of LSU. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Wolverines will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. I know he thinks he can house every... Sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. If that's setting the tone, then the tone is screeching. Fingernails on the biggest chalkboard in the world.
But I like it. You're throwing on the first play of the game, right? You're trying to be aggressive. You're trying to send a message to the defense that you're going to take shots and you're going to push the football down the field. But come on, man. I mean, you've practiced the opening play for this game all week long. You've executed it in practice. Didn't look like that this week.
And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a first and goal. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And the catch and run.
One play, let's go.
Touchdown Wolverine. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. Coming out with it, it's Thomas. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
You gonna go ahead and quit, bum?
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. First down here for the offense. Hand off from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because
Same thing happened to me. I don't have any more. I just can't call the timeouts back to back. And I don't have any more pauses because I already did the first time. I had the ball.
Hoping to find one that works this time on second down from the 7. A delay of game penalty is the last thing you want when you're in this part of the field.
I'll give you a chance, though. He won't let me either. What the hell?
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. A delay of game penalty like that just riles up the defense even more. And here comes the offense on second down. These corners backing off a bit. The give out of the gun. Plows through the defense. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And I love the play call. Get it to the running back, chew up some yards so you make third down more manageable. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9, Jesse. Now as a quarterback, I can be successful.
Yeah, and I think the play worked in part because the defense was expecting pass and that down and distance. So it begs the question now on 3rd and long again, might the offense go back to handing it off to their explosive playmaker at the running back position?
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Does this head coach not believe in punting? Does he think punting's against the rules? Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires into traffic.
Hey, sir, Will Johnson. He's going to take that creel.
Touchdown, Michigan. The defense puts 6 on.
Well, I paused the start of the game, put him at safety.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it
I was going back to when I get the ball, I can't pick a play either.
Points, that is a disaster for this offense.
Does the same crap on 26, too, so I don't know why we have to pay $75 new game, and it does the same stuff.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
That makes the score Michigan 14, LSU 0.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively,
Come on, Will.
this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can.
Makes the grab on the left side. He's loose.
A Duncanville native right there. He too cold.
And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? He can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
The kick coverage team was ready and in their lanes, and he would have been better off just to take a knee in the end zone. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
To throw, it's Orji. Pressure coming. Gets it to the back. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry up. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He wants to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Oh, ball's out. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. The give to the back. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Wolverines are on the move. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They're bringing heat. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's second down. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Edwards. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. He's looking downfield to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Morgan. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
gets rid of it. Caught near the sideline, it's Marshall. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
That's the end of the first quarter. Michigan 14, LSU.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Fast motion from the offense. To the air, it's Orji. Using the quick game. At the 20, he's got space. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Edwards. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can pick up the first without scoring. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. The Wolverines are in the hurry-up. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. And the Wolverines will come to the line to convert on fourth down. Try to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
Nice job by the defense on fourth down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really good job by this defense.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The sure hands, it's Durham. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Brings it down on the right side. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Defense in press coverage. On second down, looking again to throw. Got his man. Touchdown, Tigers. What a grab and go for the score.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. They'll try the right side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Power football with the run. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. On first down, here comes this offense. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Unleashes it. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. This is a hard game and a hard position to play. But if you're the starter at this level, you cannot miss that throw.
No, you can't. And they don't miss that very often. I mean, those are the throws that usually say big plays on. The receiver gets a step, gets open. That's not one that they usually miss.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Let's see what they've got on second down. The victors valiant, the conquering heroes, and they call home the Big House. Bathed in maize and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Morris. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 7.
Michigan Wolverines will take over first and 10.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. The freshman able to get home with the sack. The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And guys, this 3rd and long is not exactly how they drew it up. Hopefully it's not an indication of what we'll see the rest of the game. Fires to the wideout. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. The sure hands, it's Anderson. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to kick this one.
He's going to bring it out from deep. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Kenyon picks a play.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
And the Wolverines in the hurry-up. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Michigan.
The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick completion on the out. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top.
That's what I thought.
First down. And the Wolverines have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He knew exactly
good user, huh?
to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years.
And the ball is intercepted. Bringing it back. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Got his man on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. And that one looks great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Great job on defense. They did their film study. On 3rd down, they're trying to dial up the screen, see if they can get these pass rushers way up the field, but no can do. They get a tackle for loss on the play, now setting up 4th.
All the numbers and stats will show you going for it on 4th down in this area of the field really puts pressure on a defense. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic, picked off. Taking it the other way. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Quarterback will audible. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. The Wolverines want to move quickly. Looking to throw, it's Orji. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They'll go to the ground. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. On second down, he's looking downfield. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Unloads to the wideout.
Give me that. Throw it to the same dude, cut. Oh.
Try to take it back. Touchdown, Michigan. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do.
Oh boy, too cold. I'll probably not throw it to him.
Makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. 1st down for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Going deep. It's complete. A huge pickup. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. A timeout. This offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Corners are going to bail. That's caught. It's Sampson. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to find his man on 1st down.
Thank you.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to
Third
be
one, bro.
The 30. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Wolverines. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. The kick is
Just got to get 2 more in the second half just to keep it
Get
even.
that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air, it's Nussmeier. He uncorks one deep. Snags it on the right. They make the stop, but man, oh man, did he almost get a score on the final play of the half. A big game.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Michigan 42.
And the Wolverines will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter. He's taking the shot. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Safe completion on the screen. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him go.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message. Not sure what it is, but he's going for it close to his own end zone. And
Let's go. Go ahead.
And now they give up really good field position.
Wasting my
Down by
time.
2 scores, and I guess you get to the point where you got to say, I'm going to go for it. We got to be aggressive. We got to make this happen. They tried to make it happen. The defense comes up big. Now, it is not.
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play, giving up the sack.
They go to the ground. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the wideout. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Turnover margin always goes such a long way in deciding who wins the football game. Interception number 3, that is no bueno. Got to take care of the football. Can't keep getting your defense in a bad position, putting them on the field time and time again.
This offense has a 2nd down play. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Hand off from the gun. Tried to move that
Got
him. He maybe gets
him.
2. He's down at the 21. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the right. Oh,
Let's go.
Really use that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end. You're expecting them to punt.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Got it behind the line. It's Lacy. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Taylor. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Tigers headed quickly to the line.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy, he forces the defense to have to stay disciplined. You just can't take a play off. He reminds me of an old LSU quarterback that I used to play against, Herb Tyler. He was a guy that could hurt you throwing the ball, but he was also shifty and he could extend plays. We had a great defense in Florida, full of NFL dudes, but he just never let you feel comfortable because of his athleticism and his dynamic ability. This guy has a little bit of that, too.
How about that?
Should have been a 4th.
Force the incompletion.
Nothing's working right now in the pass game for this guy. This is the nightmare scenario. He's already been picked off 3 times. That one got swatted away. Lucky it wasn't another interception. This quarterback is not playing with a ton of confidence.
Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Snagged in the middle. It's Durham. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Snags it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
And how about this play by the offense? 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Everything says it's going to be a run. It's going to be a run. Nice job by the offense. A little sleight of hand, throwing the football, getting the touchdown.
And the extra point is good. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Morris. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking to pass on second down. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Here we go with the run on 4th down. The Wolverines get it past the sticks. They'll start this one from the 29. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll give it to the back. Smashes through. He's in open space downfield. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. 2nd down coming up. On the run, it's Edwards. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. On the move, he fires. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Let's go. This is how you make it interesting. Your defense has to come through, has to make the big play, and they do. Clock running out, you get the ball back to your offense. Way to force the issue, create the interception.
Looking for a deep man. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the offense knows the task ahead. They're down 8. It's 1st and goal. They need a touchdown and the 2. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. And he's got it for a touchdown in the final minute. We're a 2-point conversion away from a tie.
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment, late in the 4th quarter, when you need the 2-point conversion?
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they've tied it up with clutch plays, the touchdown and the 2-point conversion in the final minute. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, and get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Defense gives you. Get yourself in position to win.
Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass, it's Orji. They're trying to get to it. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I get it. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie game. I need to go out and make a play offensively. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to be on the sideline now after that interception. As a quarterback, I'm like, please, defense, please go out there and bail me out. Give me another opportunity to go take the lead and win this ball.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Rides to the back. He had nowhere to go, no place to hide, and they'll knock him down for a loss of 9. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He tries to take the top off. And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
If I'm a QB coach, I'm grabbing my quarterback right away and be like, listen, we're going to get another opportunity. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie game. Our defense is going to get a stop for us. You got to get your confidence back. You got to get back in this ball game. We're going to need you again down the road. You are not done.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's looking to throw it. He's going to fire deep. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. And with that turnover, time has expired here in the fourth quarter, but there is more football ahead. Overtime is coming.
That's the end of regulation with the score all time.
First play of the first possession of OT. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. LSU now operating in the red zone. The corners are walked up tight. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. He's got it on the run. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
Makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers. They strike first in overtime. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. On the move. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll leave it with him. Touchdown, Michigan! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. But now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like all
That's why you go for 2, bro.
Because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come